Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Timber and Stone. Now, I've skipped day 28 as far as my recording is concerned. I've done a little bit of construction work around the front of my house just to try and solve the problem that I had with my archers not being able to effectively kill the goblins as they arrived. So I've built a bridge across to the tower. So the tower still contains the bed, and my archer will still sleep in the tower. I've moved Mr. Fletcher from guarding my herder to now being my full-time archer. And I was only level 6, but it's better than nothing. I've also put Fell on temporary sort of backup duty, just while I decide how I'm going to reallocate my units in order to best prepare myself. Because there's very few enemies in the close proximity, I've sent out Olivier to chop down loads of trees, as ever. I'm expecting to see more dead animals. Oh, 2, 3, oh my life! Lots of dead animals. So the herder bug is effectively wiping out my flock completely, which is not ideal. I have to use Fell to grab a few of these animals in the short term once the last of my herd have died. I'm a little bit... what's the word I want to use? There was a release on the front page of the website describing the key features for 1.3, and so again looking forward to that, because it should introduce a few extra nice little features that should add a little bit of an extra to the game. One of the extras that it add is a large boss hinted at a spider, which could be interesting depending on how that happens and how it triggers. But before I forget, so I nearly forgot then, when I loaded up it said I had an invalid road designation, which is never good because that can cause you all sorts of problems when it comes to the I don't even know the word I'm thinking for, spawning of enemies and the arrival of merchants, etc., and migrants. Now, I believe this will probably have been caused by a spider tunneling through my road at some point. Effectively, I'm just looking for it. No, seems to be alright. The one just here doesn't appear to have a spider in it. So that's interesting. Well, that's a problem because I've not been able to find my designation, which means I might have to wipe out all of my road. I'll do it offline. There's no point in wiping out all of my road and taking forever to do that online. It's just not, it's not fun to watch. Have you got something to do, Mr. Superman? I did successfully manage to fix my problem with my Mr. Hammersmash. I got a very helpful comment telling me to look for an item that could not be built, that was hidden somewhere in the map. And I did manage to find that clearly when I had been putting down these lamps over here, I must have checked something, because there was a lamp buried in the ground just here, which obviously couldn't be built because it was surrounded by dirt and rock. But when I mapped down and went and found it and removed it, I was then instantly able to go through the process of actually building my arrows. I've just realised that both Matthew and Nigel are programmed to sleep at the same time. This is a problem because I don't really want only Fell to be on duty at the moment, and so I need to set your timer to something different. Go afternoon and late afternoon for now. There is a bug with people moving from the bed. They never move in one trip. So he'll return to his guard position, but only after 2 attempts. The reason I've decided to change the way in which my archer defends my entrance like this is because I was told that it's more effective if they fire straight at oncoming enemies rather than when I was at the side firing across them. But we shall see. I can make a few more bronze tipped arrows. It's always worth having a few extra. Now that I know it'll work. This land's all ready now and prepared. I've taken all the dirt out and put the stone down. I'm ready to build the ground for some more houses. Get my stonemason to do some work. I really kind of need to think about putting together a more sort of long-term mining prospect. Let's find my other miners. Oh, they're both just sat down in here. You've got bad vision, so you're not a very good person to be an archer. What's the name of my other miner? Clarice? What, you've got bad vision as well. You're a hard worker. But you suck as being an archer. Although we do have enough materials to probably make rope, which means we have enough materials to make a lot of archery targets. Crafting, rope, animal hair, so that's loads of those, so make 4 of them. Loads of flax now. Loads and loads and loads. So 20 times 4 is 5. 20 times 4 is not 5. My brain makes sense of what I said, but what actually meant was 20 times 4 is 80. So I can get 100. Oh my god. 20 times 4 is 80. So because I have 100, I can easily make 20. That's what I meant to say. I know none of those words were what I did say, but that's what I meant to say. So let's have a look for someone to be my engineer. Ben, you're already maxed out as a miner. You're a level 2 engineer. So let's build a safe archery range. Oops. Nope. Everything's 8 by 8 in my world. Trying to work out. I haven't really. Unless the only thing that I can imagine that causes a designation problem is this road here. Putting the road underneath something just requires a bit more effort. I picked the wrong goddamn stone again. Yes, it would appear that I have. Apparently I'm completely useless at building my own goddamn world. Olivier, your job is not done. You better not be slacking off, because there's a whole tree over here that needs popping. Wait. Wait. Oh, the hell happened then? I don't understand why I can't go halfway between. I'd really like to go halfway between this view and that view. Whoops. Right. So that's my effort and my hard work put in. It's a structure, isn't it? What do you need? What tool do you need? You have a steel hammer. Or are you just being an idiot? So seeing you have bad vision, and Clarice, you're a hard worker. Let's take you to Archer. Make sure we give you the shittest arrows that we got just in case you actually use them. Stand here. And tell you to train when an archer target is near. Oh, that arrow went straight through the wall. We'll build Matthew a training dummy as well. Olivier, why are you not chopping this tree? You suck, Clarice. It's the only way to say it. Where's this merchant coming from? So the bridge one is fine. Let's build a training dummy. How much does a training dummy cost? 2 rope. So let's make sure Ben Jackson waits in hall when idle. You actually hit the target, and then you didn't fire anything. Oh, you hit the target again. So when I watch you, you actually level up a little bit. Not really sure how that helps, but apparently that's how you train to use a sword. It's very impressive military. Oh, we've got a wholly bricky wally thing. So that's fine. I'm a little bit concerned about infinitely distant arrows. They're going to hit something eventually. Just double check she's not wasting any arrows. Apparently we can give her a torch and she'll still firing. No, we don't need rope anymore. Ha! Yes. Good old little weird little glitch. Ah. She'll fire. I wonder what her range is. Doesn't have any. Oh, interesting. Well, that's really not. That's not worthwhile. You're a hard worker, but your leveling up from archery is terrible. Whoops. No, I don't need cotton seed. You're not bringing me anything useful. Although, how many flax seeds do we now have built up? Oh, there goes an arrow again. Quite a lot of flax seeds. Let's add another row of flax then, because again, once we can get rope in unbelievable strong supply, then we can have no problems with building rope and targets, etc. You are the worst shot. I'm glad it's high up, because my farmers would be very terrified otherwise. So Matthew's leveling up, like a pro. Let's happily get you up to level, sort of, I don't really know if that matters, because you've got quite high level armor anyway. Oh, you broke it. Oh, loads more flax fiber. Make sure we've got plenty of rope. Might get more people just training to be archers. Oh, I know, it's just saving. Maybe crashing, saving. So you won't train unless I give you an actual weapon. Do you need arrows? Yeah, you need to be told you can have arrows, we don't actually need them. Ah! You've not even leveled up a little bit yet, Harry. You suck. When are you going to sleep, Mr. Valentine? Late night and dawn. So you were on a bed, weren't you? So I've only got 2 blocks. Nigel's back on duty. There are a few concerns about my herder. Well, we are still waiting, happily and patiently, for the arrival of 1.3, which should introduce a few new nice features for us to try out. Obviously, I am continuing to build up my village, try and recover from the loss of my most recent people by replacing them with, well, what I thought would be logical and professional people, but it turns out they're all proper idiots who can't hit an arch target, which is effectively 5 paces in front of them. Neither of these people have leveled up anywhere near enough compared to how much work they've been doing, so I'll be leaving them there almost indefinitely to keep practicing. And I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.